Not really. I mean, we've had some bigger wins, actually, but against better teams. We beat Seattle and Phoenix. Those are actually better teams and more to be excited about. It was just, I think that was the most exciting game I played as an NBA player.
First time you played Shaquille O'Neal, it was not a great game for you. Shaq really had his way and played well, and they won in Orlando. But you came out, it seemed to me right away, the first couple of minutes of the ball game, you had a different mindset, and you also had a different strategy against Shaquille O'Neal. You tried to get him moving on Tuesday, didn't you?
Definitely. I wanted to prove to him I could shoot it outside, which I've started doing better recently. And I also wanted to take it right at him and make him foul me or make him check me.
Yeah, as far as the foot speed of Shaquille O'Neal on defense, that's where you can beat him, isn't it?
Definitely. You know, he's bigger than I am. God bless him with a big, strong body, but I'm a little bit quicker than he is, so I have to use my strength against his weakness, just like he does vice versa. So I just want to make him move laterally because he's not that quick laterally, and try to take it to him.
You know, it was a real telltale sign early in the game that you were on your way to a big evening when you made a couple of outside jumpers right away to start the ball game. That's a shot that you weren't dropping much early in the year, the first couple of months, but all of a sudden, that 15 to 18-footer is falling for you, Chris. Why is that?
I mean, in college, we'd have plays where I come down and shoot the three or off the break and shoot it. And when I got to the NBA, I think those couple weeks off with the appendectomy and things helped me get away from shooting and things like that. And I think I lost confidence early in the season. Second half of the season, I went out and stayed after practice, worked at it a lot, and I finally got my jumper back. I teased the guys and say I had a Federal Express back from Michigan, so I'm glad that it's starting to click for me.
Yeah, just in time. Let's go through the last couple of moments of this wild ball game. First of all, you're playing with 5 fouls yourself. A couple of minutes to go, 2.5 minutes to go, you make that big shot over Shaquille O'Neal. Are you trying to get number 6 on Shaq as you score this goal?
Not really. Actually, I didn't know how many fouls he had. I'm just trying to get the ball and score and do what I can. I thought the crowd was cheering because of me, but they were just cheering because he fouled out, so I was happy about that.
Well, it was a pretty decent shot, the no look and then a little dance. I'm going to ask you to choreograph your dances for me coming up in just a second here. But later in the ball game now, Don Webb, you're down a point, 30 seconds to go, and you go for a steal at midcourt. But you had a foul to give, you knew, so you knew you could be a little bit more aggressive in that situation, huh?
Definitely. I knew our team had a foul to give, but I had 5 fouls. So it was sort of a risky chance. I just wanted to get the steal. I saw it was a late bounce pass, and Avery came over and helped me, and I'm glad he didn't pass the ball back to me. He shot it to get it up in the air, and we got the rebound.
And Billy Owens hardly even had the ball before he goes right back up, and that gives your club a 1-point lead, but a lot of time yet to go. You may be the worst guy to ask this question because you were going up to block the shot, but was that ball that Dennis Scott shot coming down, or was it still going up when you touched it?
Well, actually, I did talk to another referee, and he said after he reviewed it, he said it would have been hard for him to call goaltending because if you look at it, I bring the ball down.
Right.
It's coming off of the rim, so obviously it is going up. I like to think that anyway. It's still going up, and I think if I would have just tapped it, maybe people would have said block shot, but because I cuffed it, I don't know.
You know, afterwards, this ball game, you said it's not fair to be the number 1 pick and not be the best. A lot of pressure following in Shaq's shoes, first of all, and also a statement like that. You want to be the best guy in the NBA.
Definitely. I think that should be my goal. If it doesn't happen, if it's a realistic goal, I don't know. But it's a goal that I've set, and I told Coach, I put the pressure on him. I said, I want you to make me the best player. I just think that Shaq had such a great year last year. Larry Johnson had a great year before him. Derek Coleman had a great year before him. And by being the number 1 pick, you deserve that responsibility. That's something that you got to obtain when you obtain the contract, when you obtain the fame, when you obtain the wealth. So I want to obtain everything that's along with it, and I just want to be the best player.
All right, we don't get Webb every day, so we're going to ask him to hang around and join me at halftime. You're going to want to stay tuned for that. When we come back, though, Jim Barnett will take over this chair, and we'll talk about a guy that Mr. Weber watched a lot of nights growing up in Detroit, Michigan, the Magic Man, who next year, Mr. Weber's going to have to find a way to